forms part of the laws of the land, sabi ng ating konstitusyon. National law forms part of the police to take custody. The Interpol gave a red notice. To the Philippine National Police that they were asking the Philippine National Police to take custody of the former president in behalf of the Interpol, who will deliver him to the ICC. So ICC has no power to arrest. It gave the order to arrest and mandated the Interpol to implement that. And because under Article 2, Section 2 of our Constitution, that regardless of whether or not we are members, we have an international commitment. No, international law forms part of the laws of the land, sabi ng ating konstitusyon. So international law is part of our laws because earlier on we signed as members of the ICC, and considering that this case was made before we pulled out of the ICC, then we are bound.
Yes.
We are bound to cooperate with the ICC.
Pero ano po yung take personally sa inyo, sir? Ano pong masasabi niyo po?
Well, it's a matter of committee kasi between countries. It's a mutual cooperation between countries. When we requested Interpol to take into custody Alice Goh, for example, the Malaysian government complied. But this was coursed through Interpol. When we requested the Interpol to take Teves, then the government there complied, although pending appeal pa yata yung kay Congressman Teves. So we're doing what they have done for us. It's just a matter of cooperating with Interpol, not ICC.
Okay po. Sir, how do you assess for the Philippine justice system's response to allegations of extrajudicial killings during the drug war po?
Of course, this is a question which was raised to the ICC because as far as the victims were concerned, there was inaction on the part of government at that time. Now, although it's true that the courts were functioning, but at that time, yung mga authorities were perceived to be not cooperating with the victims. That's why they brought the matter to ICC. And again, we have to repeat that ICC can investigate these sorts of crimes, especially when they feel that government is not doing anything about it.
Yes. What does this ICC case mean for the families of victims of alleged extrajudicial killings? Does it provide a pathway for justice?
Well, the pathway of justice has long been denied them because as far as their perception is concerned, hindi gumawa ng aksyon ang ating gobyerno at that time to act on their concerns. And since that was the only way that they can obtain justice for their relatives, for their friends who died during the so-called drug war, then this will really become the road to justice for them.
Yes po. Sir, how does this situation impact ordinary law enforcers who followed orders in the drug war? Should they be equally held accountable po?
Well, our perception as lawyers is that as a police officer, you should always follow the command of your superiors, but you are not supposed to follow illegal orders. So you might be doing your duty as a police officer, but it stops there. When you feel that that command or that responsibility being given to you will result into an illegal action on your part. So if you did that, and despite the knowledge that your actions were unlawful, your actions were illegal, then you should be held equally liable for whatever killings that you may have authored because of an illegal order.
Yes po. Sir, some supporters of former President Duterte claim that this is politically motivated case po. How do we ensure kaya that the law is applied equally to everyone regardless of political affiliation?
Yung tinges of politics came after naman eh. When the case was first filed way back in 2016 or 2014, there were no politics involved. It was plain complaint for human rights violation. And there were witnesses. In fact, two of the henchmen of the former president in Davao testified against their own boss, their own former boss, admitting to the killings, admitting to the orders made by the former president. So, whatever politics that is coming into play now is after the fact.
Yes po. Sir, what lessons can be learned from this situation in terms of policy making and law enforcement moving forward po?
Well, moving forward, the lesson learned here is that we should act on complaints, we should act on concerns of every Filipino as soon as they make a complaint or they make a concern and entered into our records, because our inaction has led to this event that we are now facing. Kung inaksyonan lang talaga ng ating gobyerno yung mga complaint ng mga namatayan, yung mga complaint na hindi nabigyan ng due process, yung mga complaint ng mga plinantahan ng ebidensya, then we would not have gone this far. But the problem is, hindi na inaksyonan, meron pang victims of extrajudicial killings, meaning not sanctioned by law. No, so this is what we should do now as a lesson to the future government, as a lesson to law enforcers. Serve the people right by attending to their concerns immediately.
Yes. Sir, is there anything you want to add po?
Well, right now the ball is in the hands of the ICC. Even if we file 40 cases or 4,000 cases before the Supreme Court, they will never act on it. If you feel that the former president has been unlawfully arrested, then bring the matter up to the ICC. Dun na lahat ang laban. Because the ICC has taken jurisdiction of the former president. In fact, he is now in the custody. No matter how we shout in high heavens na mali yung procedure, mali yung ginawa sa kanya, he was kidnapped, he was forcibly taken, wala na tayong magagawa. The Supreme Court can never order the ICC to bring him back. The Supreme Court can never order the ICC to ask him to appear before our local courts. So if you have any defenses, like any other court, bring the matter to ICC. And we hope we can pause for a while on the division that it is creating to this country and focus more on uniting our people instead of dividing it, especially at this time.